presence of these witnesses to join together Caitlin and John in this sacred union of marriage. We, their families and friends, form a community of love that together we may support and encourage them with our abundance of wishes and blessings on this day and throughout their life. At this time, I ask you all to join me in a wish and blessing for Caitlin and John as they begin the journey on their path of togetherness. Our hope and wish for them is a long and loving lifetime of joy, peace, and happiness. May their unconditional love, compassion, and caring for each other continue to be the strength that they will hold fast to through all of their days together. As part of our ceremony, our bride and groom have selected 2 readings, and to share those readings with you, our first reading, we would like to invite up John's sister, Janine.
An excerpt from 100 Love Sonnets by Pablo Neruda. I do not love you as if you were salt rose or topaz or the arrow of carnations the first the fire shoots off. I love you as certain dark things are to be loved in secret between the shadow and the soul. I love you as the plant that never blooms but carries in itself the light of hidden flowers. Thanks to your love, a certain solid fragrance, risen from the earth, lives darkly in my body. I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you straightforwardly, without complexities or pride. So I love you because I know no other way than this, where I does not exist nor you. So close that your hand on my chest is my hand, so close that your eyes close as I fall asleep.
Thank you, Jean. Today, I marry my friend, the one I laugh and cry with, the one I have learned from and shared with. This one I have chosen to support, encourage, and give myself to. Through all the days given us to share, today I marry the one I love. It's like a vicious cycle, now everybody cries. Caitlin and John have found the gift of love in each other. They have found in one another that special person who provides them with peace, love, and comfort, and who will support each other and share all of life. Their journey began when they were just 16. Caitlin and John are high school sweethearts. They went to the same high school together. They went to the same college, where they both were on the crew team for all 4 years in college. Crew was a big part of their lives and something that they both always dearly loved. And they are so happy to have some of their crew family here with us today. After college, they started their life together in the city. Today is 3 days shy of their 10th anniversary. And over the years, their relationship has been a constant source of love, support, and comfort, and has evolved through the joys, changes, and challenges of life into this beautiful and loving partnership that we see before us today. Caitlin and John have invited you all here today because you are their dearest family and friends. Many of you have traveled long distances, and for this they are truly grateful. All of you who are those closest to them have contributed to who they are, and you will continue to have an important influence in their lives in the years that are to come. Friends and family here today remind them of landmarks in their lives, good and bad, easy and tough, all that you've shared with them leading up to this great day. Your presence with us today is essential. Marriage has always been about family and community. Having you all here with them today is what truly makes their marriage real. To stand before those we love most in the world and promise to love another person openly and trustingly without limits or preconditions for a lifetime is perhaps the bravest thing that 2 people will ever do. Caitlin and John would like to send out their heartfelt thanks to all of you for your presence here today, and for your continued love, support, and encouragement. In their relationship, Caitlin and John have grown up together. They have supported and encouraged each other through all the phases that growing up involves, and they truly love the people that they have become. Throughout their relationship, they have provided balance for each other. They have learned that communication, patience, understanding, passion, and of course laughter are vital to their relationship. But what holds us all together, the core of their relationship, is the strong love that they have for one another. A love that for each of them comes in many wonderful and amazing ways. For John, his love for Caitlin is strong and sure, and he loves everything about her. She is the most beautiful person he knows. She is warm, affectionate, smart, and caring. Caitlin motivates him and brings out the best part of him. She has helped him grow up to be the man that he is. He loves Caitlin's confidence and how if she believes in something, she will go after it, no matter what else anyone else thinks. He loves how she makes him feel and how she always believes him. John adores her sense of humor and how she can always make him laugh. With Caitlin, life is easy, natural, and effortless. She is the best thing that has ever happened to him. She is the person he wants to share the rest of his life with. For Caitlin, John is her love, her support, and her strength. He is patient, caring, smart, compassionate, and he supports her in everything she does. He is everything that is stable in her life, and he calms her. John inspires her with his quiet leadership, always sees the best in her, even when she can't, and he makes her want to be a better person. With John, she always feels comforted, secure, and understood. He knows her better than anyone else. John is a really good man in the true sense of the word. He is the most good, most kind-hearted, and unintentionally generous person she knows. She loves his sense of humor and how he can make her laugh every day. She is so lucky to have him, and she couldn't imagine her life without him. Together, they are a fantastic couple, and they fit together perfectly. Caitlin and John are alike in many ways, and they have similar interests and hobbies. They love to be together and have fun no matter what they're doing. They share generous and caring spirits, common values and goals, a love of their families, and an excitement to begin this next chapter of their lives. For our second reading, we would like to invite up John's sister, Melissa.
Union from the Beginning to the End by Robert Fulghum. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held writing in a car or over a meal or during long walks, all those sentences that begin with, when we're married, and continue with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks included someday, and somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words and take you across a threshold of life, and things will never quite be the same between you. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
Thank you, Melissa. Your hands again. There'll be lots of hand-holding today. Marriage is the most sacred and intimate of human experiences. It is the joining of body, mind, spirit, and lives. It is a foundation that is based on honesty, love, commitment, and communication. It is not something that should be entered into without much thought and consideration. Into this sacred union, these two people come now to be joined. Today, Caitlin and John, you're going to make promises and commitments to each other that you will carry with you throughout your life together. Through the day-to-day challenges and celebrations of life, these vows that you will now exchange will be the values that you will hold to every day. If you keep your vows close to your hearts and you honor the commitment you have made to each other to share life, to love, to listen, to learn, and to grow together, your life will be all that you dreamed of. For this is my wish and hope for you. In the presence of family and friends, I ask you to state your intentions. Caitlin and John, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage? Will you love and honor each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives? John, I'm going to ask you first, just first. Do you, John, take Caitlin to be your wife? Do you promise to share all of life with her, all the joys and the trials? Do you promise to listen, to share, to respect, and to love her with an honest and open heart? Do you promise to always encourage and inspire her? Today, do you give yourself to her with all your heart and soul?
I do.
Do you, Caitlin, take John to be your husband? Do you promise to share all of life with him, all the joys and the trials? Do you promise to listen, to share, to respect, and to love him with an honest and open heart? Do you promise to always encourage and inspire him? Today, do you give yourself to him with all your heart and soul?
I do.
May I have the rings, please? Just open it. Yeah. Oh, I'm mistaking who's this. These rings that you will now exchange are a symbol of all the promises that are deep within your hearts that you have shared this day. The circle of these rings stands for the endless cycle of love that begins today and will continue throughout your married life. They represent to the world your shared gift of love and the commitment you have made to each other this day to share all that is within each of you, the true and beautiful essence of one another. Into these rings and these two loving spirits, I place the blessings of love. First, place the ring on the ring finger of her left hand and repeat after me. Caitlin, take this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
It's a sign of my love and faithfulness.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I will ever be.
And all that I ever will be.
Place it on the ring finger of his left hand. John, take this ring as a sign of my love and faithfulness.
As a sign of my love and faithfulness.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
And all that I will ever be.
And all that I will ever be.
Caitlin, please take John's hands and hold them palms up so you may see the gift they are to you. These are the hands of your partner that are holding your hands on your wedding day as he promises to love you all the days of his life. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future, as you laugh and cry, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will comfort you in times of challenge or doubt and hold you when you were sad. John, please take Kate's hands and hold them palms up so you may see the gift they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend that are holding your hands on your wedding day as she pledges her love and commitment to you for all the days of her life. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through difficult times. These are the hands that will comfort and console you when life brings you challenges. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years for a lifetime of happiness. These are the hands that will give you support as she encourages you to chase down your dreams. Together as a team, everything you wish for can be realized. May all of life bless these hands that we see before us this day. May they always be held by one another. Give them the strength to hold on through storms of unrest and stress. Keep them tender and gentle as they nurture each other in this wondrous love. Help these hands to continue building a relationship founded in grace, rich in caring and respect. Remind them often what brought them together, and that tenderness, gentleness, and compassion with each other are of the utmost precedent. When frustrations and challenges arise, help them to remember to focus on the good things. And allow Caitlin and John to each take responsibility for the quality of their life together so that it will be marked by abundance and delight. So many gifts we are offered today. The gift of bearing witness to the union of Kate and John, to their love and commitment that they have expressed in the presence of their families and friends. We wish them all the happiness the world has to offer and bless them throughout their life together. Now that you, John, and you, Caitlin, have promised to give yourselves to one another and to love each other through your sacred vows and through the giving and receiving of these rings, it gives me great honor and pleasure to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your beautiful bride. Big round of applause for our newly married couple, everybody.
You and me together, yeah, yeah. Two of us together, baby. You and me together, yeah, yeah. Baby, you and me together, yeah, yeah. Two of us together, two of us.